Every leader I have ever known had a dream, had a vision. In fact, I would say to you, if you're not seeing what could be and what you would like to have, I would say you probably are not a leader. Passion often is linked with purpose. What I love to do is often what I should do. You and I both know that God's gift to us is our potential, and our gift back to Him is what we do with our potential. Perhaps the greatest insult that we can ever give to our Creator is to be a slacker.
I'm David. Welcome to Wise Vibes. A leader is someone who knows the way, goes the way, and shows the way. Leadership isn't just about leading other people, it's about leading ourselves. In this video, I'm going to share with you 5 success rules by John Maxwell, who is one of the top authorities in leadership. We're going to start with number 1, be growth oriented.
I was sitting at a round table with executives one day, and a person that is highly successful, I could tell, was a little discouraged. And he said, "John, I've hit every goal of my life. And now I basically have lost my motivation and my passion." And I looked at him, I called him by name. I'll say Don, that wasn't his name. I said, "Don, the problem is you've been goal-oriented instead of growth-oriented. You see, if you and I are just goal-oriented, when we hit our goals, it's kind of like eureka, we've arrived, we celebrate, have a party, but then all of a sudden there's an emptiness like, okay, I've hit it. But if you're growth-oriented and establish goals within your growth-oriented journey, you'll hit those goals, but you'll look at it and say, hey, this is just another step towards my total growth. And I've never known a person who said, John, I've grown as big as I can ever grow, and I know as much as I can ever know, and so therefore I have nothing to accomplish. You see, if you're goal-oriented, you'll hit your goal and then be a little empty. But if you're growth-oriented, you'll never hit that goal. Just keep growing.
Number 2, choose your friends wisely.
As I can remember as a parent, as my children got to a certain age and where they looked to me for influence, I can remember very well when I saw them beginning to go to their friends. And that's where their influence began. And that's where their influence began to increase. As a parent, that got a little scary for me because I could see I was having a little less influence and the friends were having a little bit more. Well, my parents were very wise. My parents understood that who my friends were would determine who I was going to become. Birds of a feather flock together. And in their wisdom, they decided that they wanted to know my friends and they wanted to see my friends. And so therefore, they provided a lot of wonderful things in our home so we would have our friends at our house so that my parents could observe and watch the kind of kids I ran around with. And what I learned as a kid growing up is very simple. There are some friends that were positive for me and there were some friends that were negative for me. And my determination of which friends I was going to let influence me basically determined whether I was going to have a positive or a negative life. Fortunately, because of good parental advice and guidance, I chose good friends, which really did make a difference. Because you see, friends are wonderful. They give us support, they give us strength. They're either, though, a real asset or a real liability. So I would just want to encourage you. Choose your friends wisely. You don't need a lot, but you need some good ones.
And if you're liking the video so far, hit the like button down below and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Number 3 is take the journey.
Every leader I have ever known had a dream, had a vision. In fact, I would say to you, if you're not seeing what could be and what you would like to have, I would say you probably are not a leader. But what I've discovered about dreams is this. Dreams are free, but the journey isn't. And so leaders go beyond just having a dream. They go beyond having a wish list, sitting around a table and kind of hoping something might come to pass. They understand that if they have a dream, if they're a dreamer, they have to pursue that. They have to take the journey. The dream's free, the journey isn't. And what leaders find is that when they go forth toward that dream, they continually have to pay that price. They continually have to realize that they make down payments on the dream they have. But there's one thing else I would like to say. All leaders realize that whatever they pay, it's worth the price, because dreams for them do come true.
Number 4, find your passion.
Passion often is linked with purpose. What I love to do is often what I should do. We have been created within us the capacity to have things that we enjoy greatly, and a lot of times there is a definite relationship between what I am in love with and what I should be doing. We are created and wired in such a way that passion and purpose many times comes together, and passion is the great energizer. Once you have passion, you have energy. Once you find your passion, you find your purpose. There is something energetic about it. You have never known a person who was passionate that lacked energy. We talk about high energy people. We talk about low energy people. There's no such thing as like low energy people or high energy people. If you have high energy, you have passion. If you have low energy, you don't have any passion. You know, some people, they're already dead. They haven't made it official yet. You just look at them. I just want to walk around and do the committal, let them watch and observe the whole process. But passion gives us a great amount of energy. And when we have that passion, there's something about how we love what we're doing and we enjoy what we're doing. And passion energizes us. Now, when I say passion and purpose are linked, that is usually the case. It is not always the case. It is possible to be passionate about something that you're not good at. It's possible to be passionate about something that you're not gifted in. Hello? Let me explain. Have you ever watched the tryouts at an American Idol? They grab that mic. Man, aren't they passionate? I mean, they are belting out badness. But I mean, they're belting it out. I mean, they are sincere. They are loving it. They just are I mean, whoo, they are passionately bad. And every set in America, people are grabbing remotes and hitting mute, and, oh, dear God, shut them up. Help them. Help me. Help us all. Heal them. Heal me. Strike me with deafness. Do something. Strike them with speechlessness. Oh, come on, just do it. Do it. Maybe this doesn't. Have you ever thought about this? Every time I see something like this, I always have a question. Every time whenever I see somebody that's just really passionate about something that they're not good at, I just always ask myself, where are their friends? Come on, talk to me a moment, huh? Where are their friends? I mean, don't you think you should just sit down at the table and get a bottle of water and say, my name is John, and I'm your friend. I just want you to know you can't sing. So it's possible to be passionate about something that you're not good at. But I know this, if you're passionate, that it will increase your energy. And the second thing that I've discovered about passion is it sets us apart. It sets us above the crowd. A person with passion always stands out. The world is so full of apathy. It's so full of average. It's so full of whatever. That once you have passion and once you have a sense of energy in your life, it just sets you apart. It distinguishes you. It already gives you what I would call a head start in success in life.
Number 5, seize the moment.
You and I both know that God's gift to us is our potential, and our gift back to Him is what we do with our potential. Perhaps the greatest insult that we can ever give to our Creator is to be a slacker, to somehow have these gifts and have these opportunities and have this potential and do nothing with it. I would suggest today that You believe in yourself as much as God believes in you. He created you for greatness. Now, that's how He created you. You determine how great you become. He has already given you the potential, and He's already given you the opportunity. Your response? Either seize the moment in the day and become all that you possibly can be, or slack in the moment and basically rest and just let things come to you. I encourage you on Minute with Maxwell. Take the potential that you have been given as a gift. And the way to say thanks to that gift is by giving your life your very best.
Next, I'm going to give you a bonus that I think you're going to love. Before I do, let me know down in the comments below which has been your favorite lesson so far by John Maxwell. Put it in quotes if something really stood out to you so other people could be inspired by it. Also, share this video with someone who could use some wisdom and a little boost in their day. In this moment right now, go ahead and share it. Next, I'm going to leave you with a clip by Joe Dispenza, Don't Make Excuses.
You call that out as an action. There was another thing that you said that I thought was really powerful about how insights themselves are essentially inert. They don't do anything. What then do we do with an insight? How do we take a breakthrough moment and make sure that it's not just a breakthrough moment? Like, I guarantee people watching right now are having like 100 aha moments. For sure, that was definitely the case for me as I was researching you. And when you said that, I was like, and that's the danger, that you have the aha and then nothing.
Yeah, and it is a danger, because then people will shrink back into mediocrity, and they'll use the insight to excuse them from taking a leap. They'll say, yeah, I have a chemical imbalance in my brain. Yeah, my father was really overbearing. He was a perfectionist. That's why I am the way I am. People, they come up with stuff to excuse themselves. The insight is actually giving them permission to stay limited. And it's an amazing idea, because they'll say to you that they really want to get over their anxiety. But let's take your ex-husband. Let's put him in a straitjacket. Let's duct tape him and shoot him to the moon. Now what? What are you going to do now? You still have to make those changes. And so then when the person's enemy dies, or something shifts in their life, and that person's gone, they'll find another person to hate. This is just how we function as human beings. We just slide another reason to feel those emotions. So I think when people start to understand this, I think knowledge is power. But knowledge about yourself is self-empowerment.
Next, I'm going to leave you with a quote by John Maxwell before you go. No one stands taller in the climb to success than when he bends over to help someone else. It's not just about success and pursuit of our own success. It's about helping other people. A rising tide lifts all boats. So let's all help each other out. If you want more videos like this, click this video over here or this one down over here, and I'll see you in the next video. Subscribe for more motivation and inspiration. Have an amazing day.